Welcome back, everyone. We always like starting our explorations over at AIAgentStore.ai.
Always a good starting point.
Right. And today, well, we landed on one that really jumped out. Kimi-Dev.
Kimi-Dev, yes. Definitely making some waves.
So let's try and quickly get a handle on what makes this one different. What's its unique angle?
Definitely. Kimi-Dev really gives you a sharp picture of how fast AI is moving, especially, in the software development world.
Okay, so let's dig in. What is Kimi-Dev, really? Not just another LLM, I assume?
Well, it is an open source coding LLM from Moonshot AI. But the key thing, the real difference, is its focus.
Focus. How so?
It's specifically tuned for automated debugging and fixing problems in code. Think less code writer, more like an autonomous code repair specialist.
Huh. Autonomous code repair. Okay, that sounds significant. How autonomous are we talking here?
We're talking pretty high. It hits, I think, 84% on autonomy benchmarks.
84%. Wow. So what does that mean practically, like for a developer using it?
It means it can handle some really complex tasks, bug fixes, generating code, even writing unit tests without needing, constant step-by-step instructions from the user.
So it can kind of figure things out on its own.
To a large extent, yes.
Hmm.
It's got this massive 128K token memory capacity.
128K, that's huge.
Exactly. It lets it hold a lot of code context, understand dependencies across files, and tackle those tricky, complex engineering problems independently. Problems where other models might just get lost.
Okay, so it sees the bigger picture, not just one line of code. That's a big deal. Who is this primarily aimed at then? Who gets the most out of Kimi-Dev?
Well, software engineers, obviously, that's the core group, but also ML researchers dealing with complex model code,
Right.
MLOps engineers, too, who need really robust systems, and even folks developing other LLMs. Basically, anyone where code quality and efficient debugging are, top priorities.
Makes sense. So can you give us some examples? Like, how are people actually using it day to day? What does it look like in practice?
Sure. So beyond the obvious, like automating fixes and writing tests, it's being used for really complex tasks. Imagine tackling a bug that, stretches across multiple microservices.
Oh, that's a hit.
Exactly. Or refactoring parts of a big legacy system. Kimi-Dev can analyze that complexity, suggest solutions, sometimes even implement them.
Really? Implement them?
Yeah. Plus, it's helping ensure open source LLMs are solid, and it's a tool for researchers who are exploring how to train AI to code better using reinforcement learning. So teaching AI to teach itself faster.
That's pretty meta. Okay, so what's the general feeling? What's the buzz in the community about it?
Really positive, actually, especially its knack for debugging large, complex code bases. The kind of stuff where other models often just fail.
Great, they hit a wall.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And people really point out its reasoning ability. It doesn't just spit out a fix. Often it gives you this detailed, logical, step-by-step explanation.
So it explains why.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is huge. It's almost like having a very patient senior engineer walking you through it. Great for learning, too.
That explanation part sounds incredibly valuable, almost like a teaching tool built in. And availability. Is this something locked behind a paywall?
Nope. That's another big plus. It's free and open source.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, so it's getting picked up pretty widely. Software development, research, even education. That open nature really helps push things forward.
So thinking about this, an AI that can autonomously fix complex code, write tests, explain itself, what does that signal for the near future of building software and maybe even how we learn coding?
It definitely pushes us to think, doesn't it? It suggests a future where maybe we developers focus more on the high-level architecture, the creative problem solving.
And less on the tedious debugging.
Precisely. Offload some of that painstaking, error-prone work. It forces us, to keep learning, adapt, and maybe become more strategic in how we approach engineering. It elevates the game, I think.
Elevates the game. I like that. A really interesting development to watch.
For sure. Continuous learning is the name of the game now.
Absolutely. Well, you can check out Kimi-Dev and many other interesting agents for yourself over at AIAgentStore.ai.
Definitely worth a look.
Thanks so much for rating this conversation. It really helps others find it. We'll catch you next time.